When you've spent your hard-earned money, you're expecting something real, a good product, something that makes your life easier, something that you will enjoy, not a payment plan attached to a piece of plastic. In today's day and age, you're lucky to get a service that actually works that you don't have to pay for every single month. Everything has become a payment plan nowadays, whether it's your doorbell attached to a cloud service, your security cameras, even the vacuum you have now has special mapping attached. Well, maybe this vacuum doesn't have a payment plan, but there are some Roombas, vacuum mops, and lawnmowers that all need to be paid monthly to even use them. Properly, that is. And let's not forget what they're doing with the vehicles nowadays. Hey, you want to unlock those heated seats? Well, you actually got to pay for it. Or what about self-driving cars? Well, they don't actually self-drive unless you pay for it. Oh, and looking to save some money on all those monthly subscriptions you're already paying for? Well, how about another monthly subscription to help you save money? Oh man, what has the world come to that we are living in? Everything is a payment plan. I'm surprised I don't have to pay just to be breathing the air I'm breathing right now. Well, taxes, and I guess you almost do have to pay for everything nowadays. This new expectation of subscription services and people being willing to pay consistently for a product has warped companies' expectations of what they're going to get when they release a product. Because now they release crappy products, crappy services, and we are expected to keep paying for them. And well, people do keep paying for them, and that's why they keep getting away with it. These companies just expect us to keep paying month after month, week after week for these crappy products and services. And it's not gonna change because we keep paying for them over and over and over. When a company releases a product, their goal is to wow you on day one. One big impression, hopefully a great screen, great battery, great features, but they just need you to be happy once you've bought the product and for a short period afterwards. But with subscription-based companies, things are a lot different. They don't need you to be impressed right away so they can get your money. No, they need to get you hooked so then you can indefinitely stay subscribed to their platform and keep making them revenue. So this takes incentive away from really wowing you and creating something good, when in actuality, they just want to keep you slightly unsatisfied for long enough to where you keep subscribing and then forget. Once they feel that enough users have become dissatisfied with the service, well, it's time to sprinkle on some more features. And you're gonna see this all the time. For example, YouTube, with their YouTube Premium section, they've added things slowly but surely to keep people hooked. Whether it was YouTube TV, YouTube Music, if you can remember YouTube Red, you're probably an OG on YouTube. But they've always had services that they'll trickle in and little features to keep you hooked.
Did you know the algorithm does not push small content creators at all? Somehow this video managed to find its way onto your page and you're watching it. So if you could do me one favor, if you could leave a like, maybe even drop a comment and share it to your grandma or maybe your aunt, it would be amazing and help me so much because this video will not get pushed just like the rest of my videos. So if you could help me push that, I would be so thankful. Please, please.
This shift in the culture of making new products and what the users are expecting has really detrimentally impacted innovation. We no longer are getting great, amazing products that push boundaries and people are impressed with. No, instead it's services and how we can market them to people for longer. The real innovation and the time and the thought going into products nowadays isn't to make it better for you. It's to figure out how we can hook you into paying for it month after month. Because at the end of the day, innovation didn't disappear. We didn't lose creative people, but it follows the money. If there's no monetary success in innovating and creating new things, people aren't gonna do it. Companies aren't gonna hire new great minds to create new things. Instead, they're gonna hire people who are smart marketers and know human psychology enough to get you hooked on their product. So truly, it wasn't just a lack of innovators and a shift from people inventing things. Instead, the money shifted from wanting to create awesome things to wanting to get you hooked on their kind of maybe barely awesome product. And probably the best part about all of this is, hey, you don't have to own anything. It's not taking up space in your computer or your room. No, it's all rented to you day by day and month by month. And hey, if the server ever goes down, don't worry, you can't access your products, your services, whatever you need. Oh, and say we changed something that you really liked? Sucks to suck. You are at the whim of these companies when you purchase these services that are recurring payments because, hey, if they don't feel like continuing the service anymore or doing what you want or even allowing you access to the server, well, it's their right to do so and you have been banned, removed, or blocked. Free trials, subscription renewals, 6-month packages, all part of the marketing schemes to just get you hooked and hopefully have you forgetting your credit cards connected. But there is some justification to the subscription model. Companies do need funding to continue development and innovation. And well, obviously if they just sold one product and they didn't make enough for funding for the next round, they're screwed. So these subscriptions can be a great way to continue funding for a company. But now that I've been honest, let's be honest once more and realize no company is doing this. They're not using this for additional funding to help develop new products and keep themselves pushing. No, they're looking to make as much profit as they can, develop as little as possible, and pocket the money. I'm all for being fair when it's deserved. But really, is your Disney Plus subscription going to innovating on the newest Star Wars show, or were they gonna release crap either way? You tell me, because really, I don't think that the money that we're giving these corporations is going to real innovation anymore. And I'm not seeing it in front of me anywhere. So maybe if you can provide me with some examples down in the comments below, if you truly believe we're seeing innovation, that would be awesome. And I'd be very curious to see what you guys have to say. So if you're tired of getting trapped in these crappy subscription models or paying for services that really don't give you what you deserve, well, here's how you can win as a buyer. Try and always find products that you can buy to own. Even if you don't always own the license, say with Adobe products when you used to buy them for a lifetime subscription, doesn't matter, as long as you can own the product on your computer and it's gonna work offline, that is a #1 priority. Well, what about products in the real world, not just on your computer? Well, same thing. If it needs Wi-Fi to run, you do not want to buy it. You need things that you can run at all times and don't need a connection to the internet to verify your subscription status. Nowadays, as long as you can make sure you're getting all the features you're paying for and they're not going to be trapped behind a paywall and that the reviews are good online, you can win as a buyer. But if you're doing no research and you're trapping yourself in subscription models, willing to pay over and over, you already lost. And truly, you're not going to get anything good when you buy stuff. So if you want to win as a buyer, do your research, do that little bit of research, make sure a company isn't screwing you over. And you're gonna be so much happier with the things you buy and spend your money on. I guarantee it. The wave of subscription services has made companies care more about their monthly profit and their user count to what they're actually putting out every single day, or at all, because some companies, they only release one product a year, but it's a great product. And really, that's what I would love to see again. So if you care about innovation, let me know down in the comments below, what is one gadget you refuse to pay the monthly cost for? Is it your vacuum? Maybe your Tesla you just won't pay for, but probably if you have a Tesla, you're paying for self-driving. Don't lie to me. Just don't forget, guys, vote with your wallet. That is the only way to stop this problem. If you hate it just as much as I do, and you want to see new things being built, well, the only way for companies to do that is to show them that we're willing to pay for it. So maybe don't go send Apple $1 million and ask for a new iPhone, but buy the things that are actually innovative technology, not just a subscription packaged into a new shiny box. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. I'm Sam from BHNO Media, and I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit simpler, and honestly a reiteration of a topic I've covered many times in the past. But truly, subscription services are so cancerous. They are taking away from so much in our product ecosystem with technology, even toys for kids, food, everything is being taken down by subscription services. Don't believe me on the food thing? Well, look at HelloFresh, Factor Meals, all these places. And if you've done the research, they aren't bringing you these farm fresh, amazing food. No, it's highly produced, cheap food that they can get you on a subscription service for. So I hope you're enjoying it. Make sure you shovel that in, and don't forget to unlock your vacuums for the day.